Starting live video. Hello, this is Vince Prezioso, CEO and co-founder of TowMembers.com, where your time is your currency. We provide you with a 24/7 board-certified doctor on your smartphone who can send you a prescription to anywhere in the United States, get you healthy, get you back in the game. I was actually reading that from some notes over here. I thought it'd be best because, still really tweaking the messaging here and preparing. Also want to be authentic, right? I mean, I could sit here all buttoned up like, whoa, this, but I'm learning too, so I think it's important to just, tell it like it is. And that's really what I wanted to talk about today, is being authentic. It's something that I would say is really one of the most difficult things to do, because it's really not something that, you do, one day and 1 hour and off, back and forth. It's really something to, really stick with and embody. And, there's always that fear of looking bad or saying the wrong thing, or, those difficult conversations. But from my experience, I've always found that the challenging times, when it's most challenging to be authentic, is really when the biggest rewards are. So, it's funny, I start doing these videos and I kind of get a little dry mouth. I mean, I think it may be nerves, I guess. But I have my trusty water, which is great. So I want to tell a brief story about being authentic, which was really really cool. An experience I had. So I was invited as a guest to this really amazing business association. This is a few years back, and invited as a guest. And this is 40 or so business owners in the tri-state area. Really successful, well-educated, just a brilliant group of people. And I was there as a guest, and I decided that I would like to go forward and possibly be a member of this group. Part of that process is you have to meet with 9 members of the group and 5 board members of the group. So I was in a meeting, a private meeting with one of the highly esteemed, super smart, amazing guy. Lou is his name. I was in a meeting with Lou, and this is kind of a interview audition to get in the group, basically, all these meetings. So it's really important to put your best foot forward. So in the meeting with Lou, and talking about the Access organization, TowMembers.com, my company, and back then we had just really started. And the group was really a lot of seasoned professionals, so I was already a rookie in that sense, probably the youngest guy in the room, right in that area as well, of the group of about 40. And I remember Lou asked me a question. He said, talking about Town Members, he said, well, how many subscriptions do you have? Oh, no, he said something like, you must have a lot of subscriptions. And it's kind of a fork in the road for me, because prior to that, I had spent a lot of time, or just in those instances, always wanting to kind of navigate around those questions, or really make things look better than they were, or find a way to sweeten it or make myself look good. But he asked me that question, and I just took a pause, and I looked at him. I said, no, we don't have a lot of subscriptions. And then he said to me, he said, oh, well, then you must be well capitalized. And I said, no, actually, we're not well capitalized. And something interesting happened in that moment. Just this complete opening up of truth. And in that meeting, I remember, getting into more detail, and then Lou completely opening up to me, and we shared stories about business, personal stories, and we just became, to this day, I mean, he's been an amazing friend, a mentor, really a special person in my life. And really, I felt like that was the beginning of just really stepping up to the plate and being authentic. And I think that people appreciate authenticity, because look, nobody's perfect. Some people are starting, some people are finishing. Success has different time frames, different levels, different. You don't wake up there. You have to start somewhere. So it's that for me was a big lesson too about the result. I mean, ultimately I was accepted into the group, and I'm still a member, and it's an amazing group. And like I said, Lou and I are still amazing friends. But just that that leap of faith, because for me it was, oh my God, if I say this, am I going to look bad or not look good or look unsuccessful or maybe not get in or this or that? And cutting through all that noise, the choice was just, hey, how about you just be authentic. Just be authentic and just tell it like it is. And I've really done my best to adopt that principle in all areas of my life, and especially when things are, there is that concern of looking a certain way, or not looking great, or looking bad. And I've also discovered that vulnerability is powerful. People appreciate that because it gives them a license to be themselves, because look, everybody's got their stuff. Everybody's carrying some stuff around, some heavier than others, and to be authentic and even be vulnerable at times gives someone else the license to actually be the same way and just tell their story. We're all in this together, and nobody's getting out alive, and everybody's got something to deal with. So there's really, it's a beautiful thing to be able to step into authenticity and vulnerability, and be honest and just tell it like it is. And I've seen the best results in my life from doing that, as opposed to not seeing good results from trying to hide things, or color things a certain way, or kind of look away and, oh well, let me say this or that, or no, it doesn't work. So I just wanted to share that message today about being authentic, because when I speak about Tower Members, it's really about your success, right? I know we provide health care services that keep you on your track to success, but also advice and personal stories, and just like morning routines, and having a doctor accessible. Being authentic is also something that will open up doors to success and sustain success, and it'll just have people naturally gravitate toward you when you're able to share honestly and authentically about each other's, about your life and their life, and allow our relationship to flourish. So that's the message for today. Be authentic. All right, be authentic. It's the only way. And I'll go back to my notes here because I always forget to say this. I really enjoy doing these videos, and it comes to the end and I forget to say things like, comment if you have something to say. I'd love to connect with you. Please share if you feel this was valuable. Please like our page, the Access Organization, on Facebook. Like our page as well, and stay connected. All right, be authentic. Have a wonderful day. Take care. This is Vince Prezioso, CEO and co-founder of TowerMembers.com, where your time is your currency. Have a wonderful day.